At the minute, prices are rising, the cost of living is increasing, wages aren't very high, and it's just costing you more to live. So you don't really tend to have a lifestyle or a social life because you're that focused on accessing the food that you need to survive.
Before I came up here, I was like, never hardly leave the house. So I'm up here every day. I'm meeting different people every day. I love it.
A lot of these mums won't take the kids to other places, just down to the wreck because of boat trouble. And you know that when we're here, we're all safe and we're all together. So it is really good.
I've been working for a company shop about 2 years. I did work at Morrison's supermarket before that, but I love this job, love it. Just helping people and everybody what comes in shop, they're lovely. And we're good staff as well. You know, and I think we do provide a good service for everybody what comes in, makes them all welcome. I think it's just helping people in general and like, you know, it's like you get to know people, you're like a little family.
Community store is a standard retail space, configured like any other convenience store in the UK. The only difference is that it's about 30% of retail price. It means that when people arrive at community shop, they've got an opportunity to access food and to take away the stress and strain that providing food for their family has become. Community Shop was founded by John Marron, who is the chairman and founder of Company Shop. Company Shop started 46 years ago and is the UK's biggest commercial redistributor of surplus stock. 6 years ago, John was troubled by the number of people who were struggling to access the food that they needed to thrive and by the challenges of surplus in the food industry. So he created Community Shop as a not-for-profit venture to get great food to people who need it most but can afford it least.
I mean, you know yourself, if you walk up Front Street now, it's dead. There's nobody about, as banks have shut down, various shops are shutting down. There's no here. People are having to go get food parcels and things from Salvation Army. I really didn't think in this day and age it should be like this. So like I said, we are giving people the dignity back, I think, by being able to come here and shop and actually pay for the shopping and get good quality food at a good price.
Obviously the shop downstairs is to provide cheaper shopping for people that need it, people on lower incomes, people on benefits, people of pension age and things like that. The food is just a tool. The main focus of it is to bring the community together, to bring back the old community spirit, concentrate on what assets that we have to develop on them, trying to get people in. We do the cook club in the community kitchen, how to make a decent meal out of not a lot and the cheapest way and the healthiest way.
I just try and get kids involved, more interested in cooking because, well, when I was growing up we didn't have much money, so food was pretty basic for me. So I think that's one of the reasons I do what I do. And I like to get kids involved and show them there's different recipes and easy things and healthier things and what they can eat rather than just buying these chicken goujons what you can buy from stores which are, you know, breaded or battered. I use cornflakes because it's healthier.
So it's like basically when people come and they don't know each other and they sit on here, it's nice to see them, they come up and meet up, even if they're not on a course, come and sit and have a coffee, get to meet new people, socialise, and it gets them out of the house, they make new friends, can come and have a good meal, especially in winter time. You know, if Sheldon's got a proper dinner with food and vegetables on, you know that they get nutrients, what they need from here. It's nice to see, like I say, and people coming up to meet each other upstairs and that, so it isn't just about the cheap food downstairs, it's actually building your community back up again.
It is a social eating space where we celebrate the centrality of food in our lives. And through that we have breakfast and lunch every day, but we have a network of 5 different cookery activities. which recognise that food is the heart of our individual relationship with ourselves, feeling good about ourselves, feeling healthy and wholesome, and our relationships with each other, that food at its very best is an icon that we place in the centre of a table, and that icon itself gathers together people to start to talk to each other and interact, to start to create quality relationships with each other.
So Community Cupboard, it's coming up to its first year. It's just come up at its first year anniversary. It's £4 for every member. They pay £4 a week. We get a delivery from Fair Share, and it's divided up between the amount of people that are on the cupboard. So we might have 31 shops. They get a choice of, it's all good food. It's all Tesco's Finest and Co-op and stuff like that. And they pay the £4 a week, and they get at least £20 worth of food.
So it works out perfect, especially for them on low benefits, but it's not just targeting them. We have, at the moment, I think we've got about 32 members, and when we get the food, we distribute it between the 32 members as best we can. If we get a surplus of stuff, we give them like what we call a complimentary bag, so everybody gets something extra than what they are in the shop. And it always exceeds what they are, which is helpful for most people, especially in this area.
It really helps me because I have a few weeks where money's tight, so it does help. £4 is just £4 and it goes a long way. So particularly during the summer it's been really helpful because I've got a teenage son and he does eat a lot, so it has helped while it's been the holidays.
So we're finding that the kids come along now with the parents to do the shops, and the kids have the choice of what food that the mum or dad wants to buy out of the cupboard. So it's giving the kids more overall responsibility of what food they can try, because the parents haven't got that pressure of seeing whether or not they can afford to waste it. Today we're doing tie-dye t-shirts with the kids, so we've received funding from Epic and Expect Youth to purchase the equipment, funding from the Children's Health Fund to fund the food, and we've received support from Fair Share as well, who have donated the sandwiches and the fresh fruit and vegetables that we'll hand out to the kids to complement them while they're doing the session.
We each got a t-shirt and then we had to choose a design, then we had to like put it in, roll it up, and then we put like dye on it, and then we have to put it in a bed and wash it when we're at home and leave it overnight.
Every event we do, the children do get some food provided, because we've noticed obviously through the holidays, when it's in the school term time, they have the school meals and they can go to school and they get the food and everything, but when it comes to the school holidays, people do struggle. And we've noticed that a lot of people do come to these events and most of the children do eat because it is needed.
So we've started off at the community centre and we're a group of families, and we've walked them up with our walk leaders. We've got the Sandal Beat Rangers here as well, so they're teaching the kids how to make tents, build shelters, do some rock painting and some bird feeders as well.
We've supplied a barbecue today and drinks for both the children and the adults, and it's just been a fabulous day.
There's a lot of kids what are getting up to no good and stuff, and it just stops them from doing that. It gives them something to keep them occupied and stuff. I think it's good for adults as well. You get to know them and then you can arrange to do other stuff out of it as well. Met friends and stuff.
It's kind of like meet or eat. You either pay for something to feed your bellies or you pay for something to keep your kids entertained. It's removing the pressure of the families having to go out and look for food or pay for the food to feed them, but it entertains the kids, bring the community together, and they're trying different foods that they wouldn't normally try either.
For me, it's seeing people progress. I've seen people coming in with no confidence, no self-esteem, no jobs, so when they come back, it's like, especially with women, you'll see them, they might put a bit of makeup on, dress different, hold the sense different. When people come to me and have fun and work and that, just difference in their own selves, are proud and stand tall, their shoulders back, that sort of thing.
Best thing about the community shop, it's the people. It's the people that runs it, and that's what I like about it. I'm not too, the shop's nice, but it's up here, it's the best.
The positive things I hear about this place, and the amount of people that said they don't know what they'd do if it weren't for here, it is needed. It's definitely needed. So we don't just help them with, obviously food is a big thing, but we help them with a lot more other things. So now they feel as though they can come here and they can get the help for a lot of different issues.
Community means everything. Without a community, you've got nothing. And yeah, sometimes it is very challenging, but worth that challenge because the end result is fantastic.